Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today, the gentleman was nice enough to let me video this. We're going to be changing another BAL gearbox. This one is junk. It's got several teeth missing off the gears inside, I'm sure. I was over here last week and we diagnosed it, and I had to push on the room while he pushed the button to get it to go out. So we did get it out so we can work on it. And I'm gonna set y'all up over here on this dresser, zoom you in a little bit, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm doing, and hopefully I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I've done a few of these. That believe be all right. But y'all watch me, keep me straight. All right, let me get y'all set up here. We're going to start loosening the adjustments up on these so we can get enough slack in these chains to change that gearbox. So shouldn't have to take anything apart. We'll just loosen everything up and should do the trick. I'm going to get a Sharpie, which I forgot to grab, and I'm going to mark everything so I can get it back pretty close to where it's at, and that way I'll know where we started. We may even have to make some adjustments, you know, when we're done, but at least we can get it back to where we were at. So let me get y'all set up. All right, I got y'all zoomed in there. Hopefully it'll stay focused. That camera does not like to be zoomed in. I'll let y'all watch one side, and then I'll go to the other side and do the exact same thing. So just gonna take a marker here. Hopefully the center one, there's 3 adjustments on each one of these brackets. A center adjustment, and you got then each individual cable. So hopefully there's enough adjustment in the center adjustments to where we can get this thing, you know, enough slack in those cables to get this gearbox changed. Usually that's how that works. So let me get this stuff marked. It's pretty amazing every time I see one of these things, the difference. The end bracket over there, every bit of the adjustments took up on it. The center adjustment and the cables. I'll show y'all here in a minute. I mean, completely adjusted up. This cable here, let me show you. That end bracket right there, all the adjustments used up on it, every bit of it. And you got this out bracket. One cable is almost completely, I gotta zoom y'all back out. One cable is completely adjusted, all the adjustments used up. The other one, it's got a lot of adjustment. These over here are pretty even. That end bracket has almost all the adjustment, the center adjustment, used up on it. That's pretty crazy. I mean, that end cable bracket, you're not going to make those end cables any shorter than they are right now because all the adjustments used up. All right, let me just get started getting these brackets loosened up, and as soon as I do that, then I'll be back with you. All I'm gonna do is hopefully. Oh. So I'm just going to get those adjustments ran out. I'm going to try my best not to let them come completely apart, because if we do that, then we have to loosen the cables to get it all back together. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll be back. All right, got all the cables detensioned. Now if you're doing this on your RV, these gearboxes motor combination. There's like 4 of them. Regular torque, high torque, sprocket up, sprocket down. So there's at least 4. So you gotta make sure you're getting the right part. That motor's just held up there with 5 pretty good sized screws. Now you do want to pay attention which chain is on the top and which one's on the bottom also. This is a BAL slide room. There's the part number of this motor gearbox combo. I always just order the motor and gearbox together. It's because it just seems to be the easiest way to do it. But this is a BAL IQ slide room. The parent company is Norco. N-O-R-C-O. Norco. If you need to order parts, see if we got enough slack in them cables. Get the chains off. Yeah, got that one off. I don't want to get these tangled up or anything. Like that. Now I can get to that thingy holding the wires. And we're just gonna go ahead and cut these wires and make our connections here in a minute. So there's the old bad one. So I'm just going to lay the new motor up there and make our wire connections first. Alright, wire connections are done. We're going to... Alright. This chain over here was on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and get it back on the bottom. Pretty much kind of centered up just like that, and we'll see how tangled up this side is since I dropped it. Yeah, it's good. Get it on the sprocket, make sure it's pretty evened up. I believe it is. And then we shoot our 5 big screws back in that motor gearbox combo. I'm on my knees up on this bed. I'm gonna get off my knees for a minute and then we'll be right back. I can only stay on my knees for so long. Alright, now we just adjust our cables back. We're gonna go to where I've got them marked, and we might have to maybe adjust a cable or 2 individually, but maybe not. We'll see. I know one of these cables over here are in or out, I forget. Had a lot of slack in it. We may try and get some of that out. But yeah, I'm gonna just run these adjusters up and just the opposite of what I did a while ago, and I'll be back. As you can see, we've got everything just kind of run back pretty close to where it was at, all but this one. That one still likes a 1/2 inch going back where it was at, and them cables already pretty tight, so we're gonna run this thing in and out a couple times and see what everything looks like, and then make our final adjustments. I got the slack out of that top out cable there, but what you want to do when you're tightening these, you want to make sure those brackets are straight up and down, and you want to try and get them straight this way too, so that you know, when the room is out, that bracket's setting straight up and down. So we'll probably have to adjust that top out cable some more to obtain that. But yeah, let me set y'all back over here. We'll run her in and out a time or two. I'm gonna stay in here with y'all and watch, and the customer's gonna push a button. Go the rest of the way out first. Okay. Yeah, I'm really surprised this bracket here goes plumb over top of the motor. I mean, there's no way for us to change that. Yeah, that seems odd. You would think it would stop over here before it gets to the motor. But yeah, like I say, there's no way for us to change it. There's not enough adjustment here to make that not happen. The only way to fix this, and the only way to fix that would be to replace all 4 cables on this side. We ain't doing that. Apparently it's been like that since they built the coach, so I'm assuming it'll be okay. We don't have any electricity here, so the customer's got the camper plugged up to his truck. He went to start his truck, and now he's back. Let's run the room in. Yeah, there would be no way in the world for us to get those brackets to keep from touching that motor, because the end bracket came in and touched the motor also. So that's weird. But there ain't a thing we can do about it. Everything looks pretty good. The outs over here's got a little bit of slack in it. That out over there looks good. So yeah, I think we'll just run this thing out. We'll finalize our adjustments, make sure the room's nice and square, and then we will run it in to make sure the room's nice and square. If it is, this thing's a done deal. So yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes to wrap up. You can go ahead and run her out. Go ahead and run her out all the way. All the way? Awesome. Alright, first thing I see is, I wish there was some more adjustment over there, because that's the end, top and bottom, and it's got quite a bit of slack, but there's no adjustment left. These over here look good. Just need to make sure these brackets are straight. Tighten these up, and then we're gonna be good. Won't y'all be good? Get down there in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, a concern, and that's gonna be it. I'm gonna put the fascia back together. Y'all seen me do that enough times. I'm not gonna go up the road and fix another one. I'm done for the day. Y'all have a great day.